Hi my friends and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how you can become an entrepreneur in just 1 week. I'm going to break down every single day of the week on what you can do to make sure by the end of the week, you, my friend, have your own business. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to stick around, take some tips and tricks, and yeah, let's just get into it. So day one is all about your mindset. Changing your brain to believe that you are an entrepreneur. So it's not about picking the perfect idea on what you're gonna sell or what service you're gonna do. It's about choosing a direction. So right now, I want you to close your eyes. Just imagine, what do I look like? Or you, what do you look like? What do you look like as a full-time entrepreneur? What does your business look like? What does your daily operations look like? Really deeply imagine all of those things and make it a reality, make it an identity for you. You are no longer somebody who dreams of having a business. You are someone who has a business, and it all starts up here. So the point of this is to decide who you are becoming, not exactly what you're selling yet. Day one is just about a little mental shift. Now, once you wholeheartedly believe that you are an entrepreneur at heart, your whole soul is an entrepreneur, now it's time to think of our product. So I challenge you to think of one problem you want to solve. Not 10, not 20, just one. On day one, you're no longer just thinking about being an entrepreneur, you're actually taking action. And it all starts with one simple decision. Now welcome to day two. Now we're gonna audit your skills and your experience. Day two is all about honing in on what you already know. Your business should come from experience and skills that you already have. So there's a little caveat to this because some businesses do require you to have extra licensing and certifications. But if you're looking to actually build a business in these next 7 days, this is exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna hone in on the skills that you already have. First, I want you to write a list of all the jobs you've ever had and list out like what your job title was, what you did, the skills that you had to acquire to do that job, and any single detail metric that you have regarding your previous work history. The second list I want you to do is to list all the problems that you solved. So that includes stuff that you solved at work. That can also include stuff that you've solved for friends, what people come to you for advice. Write that all down in 2 separate lists. Then after you write those 2 lists, circle everything that overlaps. That, my friend, is gonna be your business. The point of day 2 is that you don't need a new idea. You need to monetize what you already know. All right, we made it to day 3. Your job is to pick one offer. Out of the list, pick one problem that you solve. And you're not overthinking it. You're not thinking about brand colors, brand names, building websites. Not here, not right now. Day 3 is all about picking what you're going to sell, whether it's a service or a product. Choose from one-on-one coaching, consulting, selling t-shirts, building digital products. There's so many different options that you can choose your business to start. So as you're choosing your idea, think of these 3 things. Who is your product for, product or service? What problem does it solve? And what result is your customer actually gonna get? Because the fact of the matter is, if you don't know what you sell, people don't know what to buy. So let's hone that in. Day 4 is where we get a little uncomfy. There's no perfection allowed on day 4. So we're gonna talk about social media. We're gonna pick one platform only, and we're gonna optimize that platform. You can pick Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever. Twitter, I guess it's X now, but whatever. You can pick whatever you want. Have a clear bio, what problem you solve, and the outcome that you provide. And then you need to have a simple payment method. So let's say that's PayPal, Stripe, Shopify, whatever payment method matches your business. Set that up today. Because the fact of the matter is, if people can't pay you, you don't have a business. We need a way to get paid. Now we made it. We have a business idea. We have a clear business. Day 5 is about talking about it publicly. Your job on day 5 is to create visibility for your brand, for your product or service. So you have to be your biggest promoter. Nobody's gonna promote it for you. You have to be so proud from the bottom of your heart that you have created this business and you stand on it. So your goal, day 5, is to post a piece of content about your business. It can be about your story on how you got started. It can be about the problem you're solving, or even a mistake you see people making in, whatever category your business is. But here's something that we need to think about. This is a mindset shift. We're not annoying people. we are showing them and we are proud of what we've created. And the bottom line is we're offering them a solution to their problem. So, I mean, if somebody's offering me a solution, I want to listen, right? You're not being annoying. You're not being weird or cringy posting on the internet. You are talking about your brand with all of your heart. And truth is, nobody can support a business that people don't know even exists. So talk about it proudly, show up as your authentic self. After we got over day 5, day 6 is about selling. So congratulations, you're now a salesperson. Welcome to the club. Something to be noted about selling, you're not actually convincing people to buy your product or service. You are inviting them to come into it. So selling is a lot easier when it's personable, when people trust and understand you. So the only way that that happens is if you show up confidently, 100% yourself, you believe in your product or service, and other people will join in and believe it too. So the point of day 6 is to have conversations. It's not about pitching your product and look at all the benefits that I'm gonna give you. It's about just inviting people like, hey, I'm starting this. I'm extremely excited about it. And when people feel that you're excited about it, they get excited too. Your first paying clients are gonna be people in your inner circle. And that's amazing. These people already trust you, they already know you, and they want to try your product or service. But those aren't the people that are gonna pay your bills. So just make sure that you're putting your best foot forward when servicing or selling to your close friends and family, because they're gonna be the billboard for your business going forward. And they're gonna speak highly of you and recommend you to other people in their circle. And that's how your network grows. It's really the strangers that pay your bills, not your friends and your family. And as a note, this may feel so cringy at first, like showing up in the internet, you have friends from high school on your accounts, you feel like people are laughing at you or making fun of you, sending it to other people. And honestly, they might. People are gonna be people. But I can promise you, as soon as you find some success in your business, as soon as people see that what you're doing works, they're gonna ask you how you did it. They're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, you posted, you're so cringy. It's only cringy if you quit. It's only cringy if it doesn't work out. But the thing is, success is inevitable if you don't quit. The thing about me is I have the mindset that if I can see somebody else be successful in what I want, I see that they're able to do it, they're able to make money, be happy, have all the things that I've ever wanted with what they do. If I can see with my own 2 eyes that it is possible for somebody else, it's possible for me. I've got the same skin, the same blood running through my veins. Humans are humans, right? And it takes just a certain level of grit to be able to push through and have a business. And if you're watching this video, I know you're capable. You've made it to the last and final day, day 7. Technically, you made it to the end of the beginning because we've just started. We're just scratching the surface. Day 7 is about reflecting and committing to your business. For the next 30 days, I want you to just reflect and adjust. Ask yourself what worked, what didn't work, what would I like to change, and how can I align myself with the vision for my business? For the next month, you are committing to the same offer, the same platform, and the same message. Because at the end of the day, consistency is what wins overall. Congratulations, you have finished an entire week. You are officially a business owner. Your first week at business is not gonna make you rich, but it is gonna prove that you are legit and you have what it takes to run and own a business. You can see in this video, I didn't talk about LLCs or tax IDs or brand colors or brand names, or none of that is important. What is important is that you start and all of those things will fall afterwards. So entrepreneurship does not start when you make money. It starts when you commit yourself. If this video is helpful at all, feel free to leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.